What's up everyone, I'm Sheritalia, and today guys I'm going to show you how you can add cinematic black bar inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. I'm going to show two ways, the better way and the best way. Let's start with the better one. First, just go on File, New, just hit on Adjustment Layer, and you just keep the setting for the video setting. Actually, I'm using a 4K clip, that's why we have THA 14 by 2116. Just hit OK. And we just drop and drag our adjustment layer in our timeline. I'm going to resize it, and if you take a look on the effect control, you will just see the effect we just added. We have left, top, right, and bottom, and what we need is to change the value for the top and the bottom, because we want cinematic black bar to appear into the top and the bottom of our clip. And let's say we change around something 12%. No, sorry. 12% for the top and 12% for the bottom. That is it. Very simple. As you can see guys, just in a few seconds you have cinematic black bar inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. Another thing you can do is to just click into the clip and resize it a little bit to make it fit the way you want. This is the better way, but there's the best way to do it, because if you try, the problem with this is if you try to export, you find some problem because the sequence setting of the video is still 4K. We just added, it's just like a mask, but if you try to export, your video will be a little bit different. So in order to fix it, the better way to add cinematic black bar inside of Premiere Pro is to change the sequence setting. But the problem with this technique is, if you take a look at the sequence setting, you just hit on sequence setting, and if you take a look guys, we still have a 16:9, and the cinematic aspect ratio is 225:1. That means in order to fix the problem, we need to change our sequence setting. That's why this technique is not so accurate. So what we're going to do, we are going to delete this adjustment layer. Now the best way to add cinematic black bar is to go into the sequence setting. What we are going to do is to change the value for the vertical. So guys, to get the aspect ratio of cinematic with 225:1, what we are going to do is to divide the frame size for the horizontal by 225. It's very simple. So if you divide 1314 by 2.35, this is what we will actually get. So this is the size of the vertical we are supposed to use in order to get a cinematic vertical frame size. And you will get this message from Adobe, change the blah 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 blah. You just hit OK, and now you have aspect ratio for cinematic video. And if you take a look, you have cinematic black bar properly with fitting, because we change directly inside of our sequence setting. So this is the best way, this is the better way to make it inside of Adobe Premiere Pro. Another problem with this is you'll be able to lose a lot of detail since your video is 16:9, because all this black bar, or you are missing, all this black bar is information. You'll be missing information over here. So take that in consideration when you are shooting. It's very, very important. So the most important is to change your aspect ratio from 16:9 to 225:1. So if you just keep 16:9 and try to add adjustment layer top and bottom, the end up result will be very different, because when you export, you will still export in 16:9 and not on 225:1. So guys, that is it. Very simple. And if you don't want to do all this math, you can simply use this value and you will get into the job very, very quickly. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel guys, and I will see you in the next one.